Great, thank you. All right. One of the lights. Good evening, everyone. We're going to go ahead and, if you're laying back out and set up, just a couple announcements. I'm teaching a flow clinic this Saturday at the Fredericksburg House of Yoga. It'll help you understand what your down dog should feel like, what your chaturanga should look like and feel like, modified in the basic form of it, but also jumping up and jumping back. I did down dog wrong for 2 years before somebody gave me a little adjustment and I was like, oh wow, it made all the difference. So it's an hour-and-a-half clinic. It's a clinic, so it's not a class, and it is limited. I think we only have a few spots left, but if you're interested, just sign up with Beth on your way out. The other thing I'd like to announce is that we do have the fresh pressed juices for sale. They are available pre-ordered. You can check it out here, and then they'll be ready for you for after class or whenever you want them. And then the last thing is Tom Capshew just finished his book, Consciousness Rising, and you can pick it up here at the studio or the Fredericksburg studio. You can buy it online. It's an amazing book. I got to tell you, it's blown my mind away. It makes sense, and it's almost came out at the right time. I really feel like as I'm reading it, if you've ever seen the movie, this is a weird one, The Never-Ending Story. You guys seen that movie? Remember as he's reading the book, like things are literally happening? That's how I feel when I'm reading his book. I'm like, it's so related to what's happening for today's time. So definitely check it out. Let's go ahead and stand tall. Tonight I got a little treat for you. We're doing a class that we used to do called Hot Sequence. It used to be the class that we held, and we changed it up to a Hot Stability. It's very similar. There's just a few little changes. So I'd like to go ahead and introduce that to you tonight, just to change it up some, give you a little bit of a challenge, but not too much of a challenge. It's more like not knowing what's coming next. So stay focused and be with me, be present, because that's the real practice of yoga, is learning to practice being in the moment. So as you look down at your feet, heels behind the second and third toes, begin to shift slightly into the heels and lift all 10 toes and spread them wide. Bring the big toes down and the pinkies, and then relax the rest of the toes and grip the mat with the toes. Feel the arch lift. When we do this, it automatically activates the Achilles, the calf muscles, the shin muscles for more stability. Lift the knees up into the thighs. Feel the thighs get strong. Roll the tailbone towards the floor and begin to squeeze the pelvic floor up. This is one of your bandhas. Pull the navel in, pull it away from the shirt, maybe exposing the ribs slightly, and then lift your collarbone up. Shoulders roll back and down. So you really want to hollow out the belly. You might even want to see the ribs a little. Arms to your sides, palms face forward. And as you inhale, we're going to reach your fingertips to the earth, crown of the head to the sky. And as you exhale, squeeze your muscles to your bones. Engage our muscles. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Mountain pose, Tadasana. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Even your core. Inhale, sweep up high, palms touch. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Shifting from your mind into your heart, we close our eyes. Surrendering to this moment. Not feeling like we have to go anywhere, but just surrender to this experience of now. And right here, right now, begin to shift into a state of being that's going to support you for the rest of this class, evening, week, or year. And set your intention. Get connected with the why. Why did you come tonight? And take a collective breath in through the nose. And collect a breath out through the nose. Doing ocean breath here. Interlace the fingers underneath the chin, thumbs to the throat, knuckles underneath the chin. Inhale, lift the elbows up. Exhale through the nose, gaze to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Deep breath in. Constrict the back of the throat. Exhale. 3 more. Sound like Darth Vader here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your arms to your sides, mountain pose. Take an inhale, sweep the arms overhead, palms touch. Interlace the fingers, steeple mudra. Point your fingers up as your shoulder blades slide down. Rock your body side to side. So we're feeling our movement from the waistband up. And then begin to rock forward and back only when you're ready. And then begin to make circles on the ceiling, small to big. And when you're ready, big to small. Meet me back in the center. Press to the feet, engage the legs, the core, the heart. Take an inhale, reach the fingertips up. As you exhale, upper body to the right. Press evenly through the feet as you inhale, reach to the back right corner. Exhale, come down a little bit more. Inhale, roll your left rib cage back. Exhale to your edge. Inhale, back to center, engage the core, zip it up. Exhale, upper body to the left, hips move slightly to the right. Inhale, reach the corner. Exhale, come down. Inhale, roll that right rib cage back and exhale to your edge. Inhale, come back to center. Keep the arms overhead. For people who have lower back tension that they're feeling right now, bring your hands to your lower back. If not, arms come high. Keep the core pulling in, vacuum seal. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hips forward, shoulders back. Hands to the lower back or arms overhead. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hips forward. Last breath. Inhale, back to your high mountain, arms overhead. Keep those arms and fingers pointing, and as you exhale, we're going to come down with control. Forward fold, fingertips reach to the mirror, all the way down to the mat. Looking at your feet, they're about hip width apart. Grab opposite elbows and round dog. The crown of your head faces the mat, and sway right and left. Shortly after surrendering, what I experience is a state of gratitude. Oftentimes we take so much on, feeling like we have to control everything. And when we surrender and let go, we're grateful because we know, we trust that things are going to work out. So take this moment to shift into that state, letting go, being grateful, and allowing the process to work for you. Last 2 breaths. Take an inhale, release your hands, bring your hands to your shins, create a flat back. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, lengthen the spine. Exhale, right foot steps back, high lunge. Drop your right knee down to the mat, untuck your back toes, spin your heel in, press your foot down. Send your hips forward to the mat, and then bring your chin to your chest, your forehead to your knee to deepen. Surrender your hips to the earth. Feel the support. Last breath. And release. Tuck the back toes under. Take an inhale. Feel your high lunge. Strong. Zip up your core. Exhale, downward dog. Left foot meets the right. Let's look at our hands real quick. Spread the fingers. Anchor through the fingertips and the knuckle pads. Crease of the arms forward. Shoulder blades slide down. Navel pulls in. So the crease of your arms are straight and drawn towards the mirror. Work your legs a little straighter. Press your heels towards your mat. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, lower down to the belly with control. Drop to the knees if you need to. Untuck your toes, kneecaps lift. Inhale, peel the chest up, baby cobra. Exhale, mouth to mat. Inhale, tabletop, hands and knees. Exhale, extended child's pose, hips to heels, forehead down. Surrender here, maybe even rock your forehead side to side. Taking a moment to surrender, be grateful, and trust in the process, trust in source. Last breath. Inhale the tabletop, hands and knees. Exhale, tuck your toes, downward dog. Find a solid down dog to the hands, to the heels. Come up high on the toes. Inhale, right leg sweeps high. As you exhale, right foot to your right thumb, drop your left knee down and tuck your back toes. Send your hips forward and down, chin to chest or forehead to knee. Surrender the hips to the mat and breathe. Remembering that you have everything you need right now. Last breath. Tuck your back toes under, take an inhale, feel your high lunge strong. As you exhale, left foot meets the right and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, bring your hands to your shins. Exhale, fold in half. Biceps by the ears, inhale, engage the core, sweep up high mountain. As you exhale, draw the hips forward, shoulders back. Last breath. Inhale, high mountain. Exhale, hands to heart, forward fold. Bend the knees, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, left foot floats back. Bring the left hand underneath the shoulder, right hand to the sacrum or hip. Take an inhale, lengthen the spine like it's an accordion, just opening up. And as you exhale, spin your heart open to the right, sweep the right arm high. Gaze to your right thumb. The hand is stacked over the shoulder. Fingertips are expressing energy out. Last breath. Release the hand to the mat. Step it back to a plank. Right foot meets the left. Roll forward on the toes. Come down maybe past your chaturanga and come to the mat. Untuck the toes. Kneecaps lift. Take an inhale. Full cobra. More pressure in the hands as you peel your chest up. Pubic bone stays on the mat. Shoulders back and down. This is a back bend, so be easy on yourself. Last breath. And release, mouth to mouth. Begin to move your hands underneath your elbows. Spread the fingers wide, tuck your toes under. Inhale, engage your muscles. Lift up your hips slightly, and at the bottom of your exhale, press up to plank or tabletop and downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Long exhale through the nose. Couple more breaths. High on the toes, take an inhale, left leg sweeps high. As you exhale, left foot, left thumb. Right hand underneath the shoulder, left hand to the hip or sacrum. Inhale, lengthen, heel to heart. Exhale, twist from the navel up, sweep the left arm high. Take a deep breath in. Last breath as you exhale to your edge. And release. Bring the left hand down, take an inhale, gaze to your left foot. As you exhale, right foot meets the left and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, heel toe the feet in so that they touch. And as you exhale, drape your chest over the thighs. Sweep your arms behind the legs. Either grab the ankles or slip the fingers underneath the heels. Now in this pose, you really want to make sure that you're drawing those elbows in towards each other, behind the calf muscles. Take an inhale, lean into the toes. As you exhale, work the legs a little straighter, chin to chest or forehead towards the shins. See if you can take 2 more breaths and find a deeper expression. And release. Take an inhale and halfway lift, hands to the shins, create a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Biceps by the ears, take an inhale, sweep up high to high mountain. Palms face forward, exhale, hands come down, shoulder height. Awkward poses next. Shoulders back and down. When we zip up our core, we're squeezing the pelvic floor up Pulling the navel in, knitting the ribs back and down, and lifting the chest. So zip up your core. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bring your hips back and begin to bend the knees and sit in your imaginary chair. Arms and core is still zipped up. Find your edge. Slowly inhale and rise to stand. Lean into your heels, spread the toes, and as you exhale, come up high on the toes and the ball mounds of the feet. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, press the knees forward and shoulders back. Pressing your back up against the imaginary wall as you slide down on it. Lift those heels higher. Find your point of focus. Last breath. Press to the toes, heels to the mat, arms, shake the arms out. All right. This next one, draw your knees and thighs in together so that they touch. Extend the arms out, take an inhale, lift the heels up about an inch or two. As you exhale, same expression, draw the knees forward, shoulder blades back on the imaginary wall, heels lift up high. Continue lowering down. Let the breath guide you. Stay focused, last two. And release, press to the toes, arms to the sides. Inhale, mountains, find it strong. Exhale, walk to the top and turn to the right. Take an inhale, sweep the arms overhead. And as you exhale, big step out to the right, arms out to the side like a T. Heel toe your feet as wide as, a little wider than you normally step out. Pivot on your right, heel toes face the back, mat, bend the knee, find warrior two. Again, organize the body from the feet to the knees to the hips. Drop the left hip down, stack the shoulders. Nice rectangular shape through the upper body. If you take a quick peek in the mirror, notice that that left hip drops and the left shoulder stacks. Rectangular shape through the torso. Heel toe the back foot to go deeper without compromising alignment. So draw that left shoulder back, last breath. Take an inhale, gaze to the left hand, flip the palm up. Exhale, reach with the right hand, drop the elbow on the knee, left arm straight to the sky. This is called bent knee triangle. In bent knee triangle, the intention is to lengthen both side bodies as we roll our heart towards the ceiling. Right arm can go straight, pressing the elbow into the knee to feel a deeper expression. 2 more breaths. Take an inhale to warrior two. Straighten the lead leg, exhale, pivot on the heel, toes face to side. Pivot on the left heel, toes face the front, bend the left knee, warrior two. Again, stand the feet, the knees, the hips, and organize the body. Begin to square the torso off to the side and relax the shoulders back and down. When you're ready, gaze to the horizon. Two more breaths. Take an inhale and shift your gaze to your right hand. Flip the palm up. As you exhale, reach with the left elbow, land softly, right arm high. So there's very little pressure in the elbow to the knee. It's just there for guidance. Begin to lengthen the side bodies. Roll your heart to the sky. Left arm goes straight when you want the challenge. Pressing the elbow into the knee deepens the expression. Feel your inner feet pulling towards each other for a little bit more stability. Take it to your edge. And release. Take an inhale to warrior two, straighten the lead leg, exhale, pivot on the heel, toes face the side. Take an inhale and bend the left knee. As you exhale, left foot meets the right, arms overhead. Deep breath in, hands to heart, exhale, mountain. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. As you exhale, take a 3-foot step out to the left. This is where it's different than stability. All right, bring your arms overhead, palms touch, thumbs cross. We're gonna pivot to the back of the mat on our heels. Heel toe your right foot out to the side to create more of a railroad stance. That means our feet are separated. Square the hips, take an inhale, drop the tailbone. And as you exhale, we're gonna forward fold. As we begin to draw the left hip forward, right hip back, you can either frame the right foot with the hands, but when you're ready, bend your knee and draw your forehead to touch it. Adjust your back foot to make it happen. Hollow out the belly, create that cat spine, really round spine here, navel in. Middle of the back, reaching towards the ceiling as you pull. Breathe and deepen. Bring your arms by your ears, palms touch, thumbs crossed. Take an inhale and rise to stand with control. And as you exhale, bring your left arm forward, right arm back, standing twist. Look to your right thumb, inner thigh scissor. You begin to twist from the navel up through the chin and through the eyes. Last breath. And release. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms touch, thumbs cross. And as you exhale, pivot on your heels, once to the side and once to the front. So we're gonna heel toe that left foot out to the side, create space. Take an inhale, lengthen inner thigh scissor. And as you exhale, hinge with control. You can even stop halfway to make sure your hips are square and then begin to bring the forehead towards the knee as you frame the foot. Bend the left knee to make it happen and hollow out that belly. Middle of the spine up to the sky. This is called standing separate leg, forehead to knee. Last 2 breaths. Bring your arms by your ears, palms touch, thumbs crossed. Take an inhale and rise to stand, use the core. As you exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Again, inner thigh scissor, hip points point to the front and twist from the navel up, through the chin and through the eyes. Last breath. And release. Inhale, arms up, palms touch. Exhale, right foot meets the left, hands to heart. Take a deep breath in, long breath out. Go ahead and sip some water and wipe off. Balancing is next. Meeting at the top of your mat. This next pose is called the eagle pose. There's variations to eagle. I'm gonna give you the basic one and then give you 2 more options. Let's first find mountain pose, grounding through the feet, arch slightly lifts, engage your ankles, your knees into your thighs, your pelvis drawing down, your core zips up, inhale, sweep the arms high. And as you exhale, 2 choices here. You can come down, my lady friends, maybe come up, interlace the arms, palms touch or grab the shoulders. When you're ready, squeeze your elbows in and down, sit back into your chair, right leg lifts, crosses, toes touch the mat, they hang or they hook, square the hips and lean back and down. So this is the first option. For a deeper expression, lean forward with a long spine. If you want to grow your wing out, forefinger and pointer finger, thumb and pointer finger touch as you sweep back for 3 breaths. With control, inhale, sweep the arms up, right foot softly lands. As you exhale, left arm underneath the right. Get your best eagle arms here. Might feel different, and that's okay. Draw the elbows in and down, heart lifts up, and take a deep bend in the knees. Left leg lifts, crosses high on the thigh. Toes touch, hang or hook. Square your hips, engage your core, inhale. Stay here or exhale, hinge forward. Decide on your own breath timing if you want to fly, but keep your focus strong. Take it to your edge. And release. Inhale, sweep up, left foot comes down, exhale, hands to heart, arms to the sides, mountain. Find your mountain straight, strong. Take an inhale, walk to the top of the mat. Actually, I lied. Walk to the middle of your mat. Standing forehead to knee is next. So we're in the middle of the mat. This is where it gets different than stability. We're going to shift our weight into the left foot and pick up the right knee. Stay here. This is the pose. Or you can interlace underneath your thigh and kick the heel. Step 2. Step 3, interlace underneath the right foot, kick forward. Step 4 is to bring your forehead towards your knee. Hollow out the belly for deeper expression. 2 breaths. And release. Right foot comes down. Inhale, mountain. Zip up your core. Shift your weight into your right foot. As you exhale, left knee lifts. Toes flex. This is a pose. The knee is aligned with the hip. When you're ready, interlace underneath the left thigh and kick forward or underneath the left foot. At the deepest expression, we hollow out the belly and bring the forehead to the knee. Find your edge. Last two. And release. Left foot comes down, inhale, mountain. Walk to the top of your mat, and as you exhale, turn to the left. Standing tall, standing strong. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. As you exhale, big step out to the left, arms out like a T. Feet are pigeon-toed or parallel. They shouldn't be pointing out. Pointing in or parallel. Take an inhale, engage the core. Exhale, lower down with a flat back. Look in the mirror. As you stop halfway, draw your bum forward. Draw your bum forward, stack your bum over your ankles, and then begin to bend the knees, grab the sides of the ankles or the sides of the feet. Draw your chest forward and through. Tailbone reaching up high. Again, your feet are gripping the mat so that the arch slightly lifts and engages the ankle muscles. This is really important because as we age, we want to keep that area strong so that as we walk, each step feels stable. Press the feet into the mat, knees lift into the thighs, draw the tailbone high. Last two breaths. And release. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, pop up to the fingertips. Bring your arms out like wings. Inhale and rise to stand, use your core. As you exhale, right foot meets the left, arms overhead, palms touch toward the back of the mat and turn to the front. Interlace the fingers, steeple mudra, interlace the fingers, pointer fingers up. Reach your fingertips up as you inhale, right foot steps forward, left toes point back, square the hips. And as you exhale, seesaw the body down. Take a moment here to draw the left hip down before you get too far. Reach the fingers, point the toes, get long and strong for 2 more breaths. And release. Left foot steps back, right foot meets the left. Inhale, left foot steps forward, right toes point. Exhale, seesaw the body. Point the toes, reach the fingers, use the core, let it all fire up. Last 2 breaths. And release. Right foot steps back, left foot meets the right. Hands to heart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Arms to your sides, mountain. This next pose is called standing bow. Make sure you're at the middle of your mat. Wipe your hands down. Bring your arms to your sides, thumbs point back. Take an inhale, sweep the left arm high, palm forward. As you exhale, catch the inside of your right foot. Now remember, if you catch high on the shin, you can actually kick harder and higher. But it's okay if you just can grab the top of the foot. When you're ready, knees draw in and kick into your hand. Right arm becomes a tension cable. Lift your knee, lift your chest, all curling up at the same time, creating the bow shape. The left arm is your arrow. Two breaths. And foot back, windmill, inhale, and catch the inside of your left. Notice again that the back of the body creates the bow shape. The left arm. The harder you kick, the more traction you grow. Pull it back edge and release. Left foot down, right arm back. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, out. Let's go ahead and lay on the mat with the head towards the mirror and the feet to the back wall. Wipe off water. For those of you, again, take the time for you here. Wipe off some water. And then when you're ready, lay on the mat with your feet flat. Walk your heels to your glutes. Let the knees drop open and the bottom of the feet touch. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. We connect with our energy body. We connect maybe with our spiritual body. Taking time to reconnect, to plug in, like a lamp plugging into an outlet. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. These next 3 breaths, it's inhale, go deeper, fuller breath. Pause your breath at the top. Exhale through the nose. Inhale, fuller breath. Pause your breath at the top. Exhale through the nose. Last breath. Inhale, your fullest breath. Pause your breath at the top. Hold your breath. Be in the breath. Be in the pause. Slow exhale. Pull the knees into each other, into the body. Give them a tight hug. Side. Feeling your lower back, your sacrum, your root chakra on the earth. Giving it some love. And when you're ready, bring your feet up to the ceiling, toes flexed to the face. Bring your arms to your sides. We're going to do some hip lifts here. Normally we do pulses, but we're changing it up today. We're going to lift up and press with the hands. So let's go ahead and do that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, reach and release knees to chest. Bring your knees into your chest and rock forward and back and sit up nice and tall. As your feet come flat, lift your chest, lift your heart. Inhale, arms extend, modified boat, exhale here. Bring your hands to your heart. Take an inhale, right elbow to left knee, right leg extends. It feels like a bicycle, but we're much higher. And twist to the left, left elbow to right knee. Right elbow to left knee, left to right. And pick it up for 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1. One modified boat. Lift your heart. Lift your gaze. Take a deep breath in. Maybe lift your legs. Exhale. Last breath. And release. Cross at your ankles and then roll on your knees. Let's find tabletop and downward dog. Not quite done core yet. Take an inhale to plank. Exhale, drop down to your forearms. Bring your right knee to your right tricep. Bring it back, left knee to left tricep. And pick it up for 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and drop to the belly. Right cheek to the mat, arms to the sides. Deep breath in, long breath out. Give me 4 more breaths. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Moving into full cobra. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Knees lift. Inhale, full cobra. Pubic bone stays on the mat. Hands press firmly. Shoulders rest back and down. Away from the ears. Take an inhale. As you exhale, lower down halfway, baby cobra. This time, peel your hands off the mat. As you press your feet, lift your knees into the thighs. Hands float up higher. And release. Left cheek to the mat. Arms to the sides. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Your mouth to your mat. The traditional way to do it is your chin, but it depends on your neck. So if it's easy, it's okay on your neck, you can bring your chin to the mat or your mouth to your mat, yogi's choice. Arms to the sides, flip the palms down, roll on your left side, bring your right arm under. Roll on your right arm, bring your left arm under so the arms are underneath of you between the hip points. Bring your mouth to your mat. If you can't bring the arms under, that's okay. You can do this by bringing your arms to the side with the bend in the elbows, but palms are still down. Take an inhale, point the right toes, and lift the right leg as you exhale. Inhale, reach, exhale, lift. Reach and lift. Remember why you came, and release right foot down. Inhale, left toes point, and lift. Reach and lift. Reach and lift to your highest, and release. Adjust your upper body. Again, hands are flat to the mat. Your hands are touching your legs. They're in the wrong position. Bring them down. Mouth to the mat. Take an inhale, point both feet back. And as you exhale, lift your legs as high as you can for 5, 4, higher for 3, 2, and release. Arms come out. Left, right cheek to the mat. Arms to the sides. Toes touch, heels drop open. 3 breaths. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Moving into a deeper experience. Bring the arms to the sides. Palms down. Take an inhale, peel the chest up. Peel the legs up. Peel the arms up. Begin to fly here, shifting your weight into your pubic bone. You can stay here, bring your arms behind you and interlace your knuckles, yogi's choice. Either way, your heart is larger than the legs for 5, 4, and release. Opposite cheek to the mat, to the 5 breath. Slowly bring your mouth to your mat. Take an inhale to your hands and knees. And as you exhale, take a child's pose, hips to heels. Next pose we're going to take is bow pose, but let's release the lower back, soften the belly. Release any tension from the brow. When you're ready, take an inhale, come back to tabletop, exhale, lower down to the belly with control. Arms to the sides, bend the knees, grab the sides of the feet. So here's the key, part of the key. The first breath is going to be big. You're going to inhale, and it's going to shift you back into your pubic bone, and your heart then begins to lift up. And you're going to really take that moment to vacuum seal the core. Short tips of breath in and out from the top. So let's deep breath in and kick back into our hands, peel the chest up, and then engage the core. Short tips of breath in and out as you kick and lift for 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Windshield wipe your legs side to side with the opposite cheek on the mat. Inhale the tabletop, hands and knees. Exhale, to heels. It's never zero pose. Shift your gaze up between your hands and walk your knees to the top of the mat. The knees and thighs touch. The back of the feet create a V shape. So bring the feet out to the sides, but the knees and thighs touch. Grab the calf muscles, move them out of the way and sit in between the heels. If this is too much, you can sit on a block. Remember to take your time. This is enough, but sit up tall and sit up straight. And when you're ready, if you want a deeper expression, you're gonna walk your hands back. You can grab one foot and drop down an elbow at a time. As you come down with control, come down mindfully. We have about 5 breaths here. This is a great opportunity to close your eyes and tune into your body. Your bridge to source. Last breath. You're all the way back, press up to the elbows and through the hands. Let's all come to down dog. Pedal out the feet. Get the blood rushing back. This doesn't have to look pretty, it just has to feel good. And when you're ready, slowly drop down to your knees. This next pose is called camel pose. Keep the toes tucked under. Bring your hands to your lower back, right down your back pockets if you had them. Draw the elbows in and zip up the core again. Inhale, lift the chest, lift your gaze. Exhale, stay here for a moment. When you're ready, inhale, lift your heart a little higher. And as you exhale, maybe reach for your heels one at a time, but keep the hips pressing past the knees. We're opening up our heart, opening up the collarbone, the pecs, opening up yourself to your intentions. Last breath. Hands to the lower back, and let's sit on our heels for just a couple breaths. Allow the blood to settle down in our bodies. And when you're ready, go ahead and come back to downward dog. Pigeon is next. If you need a modified version, you're gonna lay on your back. Take an inhale, right leg sweeps high. As you exhale, pull the knee in tight, right behind the right wrist, it lands, right foot, the left side of the mat. Walk that left knee back. Now walk your hands up towards your waist. If you're in a modified version, left foot is flat to the mat, left knee is lifted, right ankle crosses over. Seated pigeon, you might want to take a king pigeon. In that case, you're going to press your right hand into your right leg, lift your chest. Bring your left arm back, thumb points up. Catch the inside of your left foot as you bend the knee. Right arm sweeps high when you're ready. If this is not in your practice today or something you don't want to focus on, go ahead and lean forward to sleeping pigeon. We have 10 breaths here, so let each breath be your teacher, noticing how you feel in each moment, adjusting as needed. Shifting your hips right and left to find a different place to work. It's kind of like life, right? Always something working on. And when there's nothing to work on, we can be different. but just so long before we get bored or feel like we need to move forward. It's natural. Try to do it. Being in the moment, enjoying. Let's take our last 3 breaths. Slowly walk your hands underneath your shoulders. We're going to take this one together, everyone. This one's a little special one. Take an inhale. We're going to find our 3-legged plank. We're going to open for just a moment, side plank, and then bring the right flat, left toes point. Before we come into that wild thing, press into your right foot, reach back, and then come back downward dog. If you're in a modified version, switch legs, left foot over the right knee, press the left knee away. For everyone else, inhale, left leg sleeps high. Exhale, pull the knee in tight, left knee, left wrist, right knee drops softly. Walk your hands back, wiggle your left foot towards the right. Lift your heart, open your chest, make that pigeon shape. Inhale. Stay here as you exhale and sink the hips. When you're sleep pigeon, big into your king pigeon, right arm, but left arm sweeps high when you're ready. 10 breaths here. 10 breaths for you to be connected. Out of the monkey mind and into the present moment where the real power lies. No longer giving it away, but noticing its strength and directing the energy in the direction of your intentions. And just for these few moments, see if you can work in a different place or just stay where you are if this is enough. Three more breaths. Slowly begin to come out of this. If you're in a modified pigeon and you'd like to take this wild thing with us, just meet us in a plank pose. For everyone else, tuck the back toes. Send that left leg through, 3-legged plank. Pivot, bring the left foot to the back of the right leg. Lift your hips, lift your left heel, lift your left arm. And when you're ready, come back to downward dog. Take an inhale, shift your gaze between your hands, up to your seat. Take the snow wipe off to prepare for just the last part of our class. Sit up nice and tall. Bring the feet out in front. If you have a hard time touching your toes, bend the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. As you exhale, hinge from your hips forward, navel reaching towards the thighs, and then fingertips either grab the sides of the feet or peace fingers to the big toes. 5 breaths. As you inhale, lengthen the collarbone towards the toes. As you exhale, hinge chest to thighs a little closer. 4 more on your own. Notice what you feel. Notice how you begin to find your edge. And then slowly release it up nice and tall. Bring the right foot to the outside of the left thigh. I'm going to take a Lord of the Fishes pose. Bring the left foot to the outside of the right hip if you can, or keep the left straight, yogi's choice. So we're going to bring our right hand behind us. Inhale, left arm to the side. As you exhale, twist to the right. Use the quarter twist and then hook the elbow or hug the knee. Inhale, pop up to the backhand. Lift your chest higher. As you exhale, twist a little deeper. Let the core do the twisting as well. Now twist your chin and twist through your eyes. Imagine the sacred spiral and all of creation running through your body, through your edge. And release. Counter twist to the left. Leave your leg there. And release. Come back to center. Work the right leg straight. Bring the left foot to the outside of the right thigh. Keep the right leg straight, or you can bend it in when you're ready. Left arm behind you. Inhale, right arm sweeps up. As you exhale, spin to the left and hook or hug the knee. Again, back fingers pop up. Lengthen the spine as you inhale. Exhale, twist from the navel up. Chin and through the eyes, find the sacred spiral. Edge. Last breath. And release. Counter twist to the right. Leave your legs where they are. And release. Bring your feet flat. Arms extend. Take an inhale. Lift your chest. Take a moment here to give thanks. And as you exhale, humbly come down onto your shoulders. Pulling the knees when you're ready into the body, wind removing pose. Pulling the knees into the chest, rock side to side. No rush here. In the lower back. You can rock side to side. You can make circles on the ceiling with the knees. You can press the knees into the hands and feel the lower back grip the mat. You can also pull the knees in tight and bring your forehead to the knees and curl up like a ball. Next 5 breaths to experience and explore whatever it is you need in this pose. Last breath. And release your feet. Extend your left leg out long and pull the right knee straight. Loosen the grip. This time, bring the foot to the ceiling, flex to the face, underneath them. Or you can work it up to the count and find a deeper expression. Pulling the shin towards the body, left thigh pressing towards the mat. Maybe even bring the forehead towards the knee. Pulling it back to your edge, last breath. And release, bend the knee, bring your right hand to the outside of on the knee and drop it out to the right and pull the knee down to your shoulder. Just feel the right knee pull to the shoulder. And listen carefully, bring your lat to the mat, knee lifts to the ceiling. Cross your right thigh over your left thigh. Flex your foot so that that right ankle is hooking, and drop your right foot flat and bring your arms out like a T or cactus shape. Your left knee is moving towards the floor and your right knee is lifted up towards the ceiling. Now I want you to experience this for a moment. We're going to press our right knee away towards the top of our mat, towards the front of the room, pressing it away. We open up, more, pressing right knee out. 2 breaths. And release. Now just drop that right knee down and grab the knee with the left hand. Shift your gaze to the right. Taking these next 5 breaths to explore maybe your right hip rolling down the energy toes. Last few breaths. And release. Bring your right hip down, adjust your hips, right leg goes long. Pull the left knee into the chest, give a squeeze. Now straighten the left leg to the ceiling, toes flex and interlace underneath the left thigh or the left calf muscle. And begin to just pull it back, pressing the right thigh towards the mat. When you're ready, maybe deep and crawling up higher, bringing maybe your forehead to your knee. Tuning in, we go deeper for 3 breaths. Find your edge. Slowly release, loosen the grip, bend the knee, and drag it out to the left shoulder. Give it a squeeze. Now bring your right foot flat, hook your left ankle on your right knee. Arms become a cactus shape. Drop your left foot flat to the right side of your mat. You come onto the right side of your leg. So the left foot comes flat, arms cactus shape. As that left foot comes flat to the mat, you're gonna notice that that knee is gonna open up, and you're gonna open up that psoas muscle, pressing it towards the top of your mat. Nice and slow, pressing it out. Take a few breaths in. Pressing it out deep. A few breaths out. And then slowly drop the left knee down towards the floor. Rest your left foot. Grab it with your right hand, shift your gaze. Last few. Begin to work it to your edge. And then slowly release. Bring the hip down. Bring the feet flat. Drop your knees open. Let the bottom of the feet touch. Bring your arms to your sides. Back of the arms press into the mat. Think of something that might be holding you back, that you're having a hard time surrendering to. It could be a new experience or something that you've been holding on to for a long time. Notice it surface to the top. We're going to squeeze it out through our mind's eye and through our body. Taking an inhale, press your feet into each other, press the knees to the earth and lift the hips up to the sky. Press your feet, drop your knees, lift your hips as high as you can, squeeze out any negative energy, shifting weight into your shoulders if you'd like. Press and squeeze. Squeeze it all out to create space for something new, bright and beautiful. And when you're ready, release one vertebrae at a time, one hand to your heart. When you land, one hand to your belly to reconnect again with your higher self, with your energy body, with your source. You can stay here for Shavasana, or you can work your legs straight, arms to the sides, palms face up. If you're laying down with your legs extended, walk your shoulder blades in towards your spine. I'll be walking around, placing a cool cloth to the side of your right hand for those of you who are here. And for those of you at home, Just take this time to cool off in your own way. Letting the toes drop open, noticing the energy soften the calf muscles and knees. The thighs, the glutes, and the lower back surrender to the mat, to the earth. Letting the mid-back, the shoulders, the arms and fingertips all become like butter. The back of the neck, the ears, the brow, the cheeks, the jaw, the eyes, the lips soften. Noticing your whole body. Allow it to just surrender to this moment, trusting that everything is working out. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Noticing thoughts that arise and just coming back to your breath. No longer identifying with every thought, but just noticing it like you're watching a movie. Realize that you are not in the movie, you are watching it. You are the observer. Just take a collective breath in and collective breath out. Taking a moment to be thankful for something in your life. Take a moment to silently give thanks to those in this room and in our community for sharing in this practice of mindfulness and being better than who we used to be. And as always, I thank you for the opportunity you've given me to guide you. Now more than ever, we have to be the peace. Can no longer ask for it, we have to be it. So thank you for sharing this with me. Relax here as long as you need. Have a beautiful and blessed night. Namaste.